Hi everyone, good morning. And I'm stuck. Good afternoon, good night. Whatever time of the day it is, welcome to my live in whatever part of the world you are. My name is Shrishta Tiwari. I am an emotional intelligence love coach and quantum journeys hypnotherapist. What that means is I help high achieving, intellectual, heart centered women over 35 magnetize soul love, or give them understanding, clarity, help them to transform their journey. And that's more on the hypnotherapy side. I am really excited today to talk about a topic I'm really passionate about, and that is stuck again. That is the topic of brilliant but lost. Why hard work may not be paying off for the intellectual woman, the high achieving woman. So let's talk about what we define to be hard work and what we correlate that to. So if you are an ambitious woman, most likely you grew up being validated through schoolwork and through praise, through things from the outside. And most likely you did well at school. Whether or not you had to really beat books or it came easily, you did well. You were ambitious, you passed tests, you got A's, probably went to the school of your choice, went to university, got your master's. And all along the way, your payoff would have been how you did on an exam. And how you did on an exam was equated to whether or not you worked hard. And because when you did well on the exam, you were validated for that. In your mind, you believed that once you got an outcome you were looking for, you were working hard. And that is the mark of achieving and being a high value person in society. And as you moved into the working world, of course, now there is no written test. You're not doing anything on paper. It is more performance through your work. And again, you continue to work hard and you may get that validation. You may get promotions. You may get the bonuses or whatever your company does. You may get that. And then sometimes, as we're approaching 40, you could find yourself stuck. And you could find no matter how hard you work, no matter how many things you do, you can feel stuck in your career. And that is not because you're not working hard. It is because you are not getting the validation, which in your career is now going to be a promotion or a bigger pay or a more respected title. You're not getting that anymore. And you can feel stuck. And then what are we programmed to do? Try harder. Wonder why we're not getting where we want to go. Go after another course. Go after another degree, like possibly a master's or another master's. We are programmed to do that, and nothing is wrong with that. However, what is happening there is that you are continuing to believe that your success is dependent on your perception of how hard you're working. Because we all know there are persons who are not working as hard as you, but they may be getting farther than you in life. They may have a better job elsewhere, wherever it is. And you may be thinking, but I work hard. I always do what I'm asked. I am a thought leader. I am a high value person. And you may see other persons who may not have the same traits and skills as you, but getting much farther than you. And I truly believe if you are a high achieving woman in this position, you are at a point in life where you are being given an option by the universe, whatever you want to call that, in respect of how you move on with your life. And Carl Jung, who is a famous psychologist, he explained life as being split into two. The first part of life is where you work and you learn and you gather experiences. And the second part of life is where you apply those experiences and you may do something completely different to the first part of your life. So in other words, the first whole part of your life is more like schooling. And the second part of your life, you get to learn how to apply that schooling. So it may not necessarily be the same job or position or career you have now. And if you are in this place where you feel stuck, wherever you are, the most important thing to do is actually not to go after another course. It is not to look around and see what everybody is doing now. Okay, everybody is doing project management. Everybody has a PMP. Or if you're in a scientific field, everybody's looking at this now. Everybody's doing research on this. It's not that. When you do that, you are moving further away from yourself because the universe has already stuck you where you are in order to help you to find something that is more aligned with your purpose and your soul on earth. And if you are in that position, what I encourage you to do is really sit and breathe and ask yourself, what brings you joy? If money was not something to be concerned about, if money was not an issue, what would you do? What would you do? If you could do anything you want, what would you be doing? And the answer to that question is what you should be looking at doing. Possibly not for a career, but like starting small, starting it as a hobby, doing little things, helping out. Like if your thing is you really want to help children, start volunteering, start doing things that drive you, where it doesn't matter if you get money or not, but you love doing it. And that is what will pave the way to get you out of feeling stuck, because we correlate feeling stuck to not working hard enough, not doing enough, wondering what else you can do. And if you're in that middle age area, it may be none of that. It may just be that this is a time where you are being asked to open yourself to differing paths, and it may be along the same path, but it may be different things too. And if you just do that inquiry without shaming, blaming, judging yourself, without being like, I really liked baking, maybe I should start doing some catering, and then saying, but caterers don't really make money, why am I doing that? That, when you do something like that, your logical mind, you are bringing in to dismiss your intuition or what you are being driven to do. And that is what's going to keep you stuck. So have an inquiry, breathe, sit like outside, or if you have a swing, those are really nice places to really just connect with you and just see what comes up. If you had no issues with money, what would you be doing? Okay. And even in relationships, because I am a love coach, if you feel stuck again, perhaps you are in a relationship and you're not happy, or you had a relationship where you weren't happy. And if you're in the relationship, again, you as a high achieving woman can be like, okay, the relationship is not where I want. What else can I do? What more can I do? And you will keep giving and giving and giving and giving and giving until you realize, no, nothing is changing, nothing is working. And then when you have the strength to come out of the relationship, or if you already have, you can also spend time being bitter about the relationship, or just thinking that's it for you. You don't want to be with anybody else. And I was there too. So I understand. This is why I'm able to do this. And you could just be like, no, my life is single and I'm just doing the best that I can. And what you need to do if you're in that place again is sit with yourself and ask yourself, what do you really want in a relationship? If you had no fear of being let down, if you had no fear of being lonely, if you had no fear of being hurt, if you were just going to be brave and experience a relationship without expectation, but just to experience being with another person and what that energy exchange is like and what you can learn from each other, again, you'll have a totally different experience. But we are hung up on beliefs and perceptions and fears that were programmed into us from when we were younger. And if any of this is resonating with you, I have so much that I can help you with on this. I actually have, I do love coaching, and 3 out of 4 of my clients are already with their soul partners. I have done a lot of hypnotherapy, over 10 clients by now. I recently started, but the work, everything is intermingled, right? So it ties into kind of the emotional healing that I was doing. And I have amazing hypnotherapy stories, which usually on Thursday, I share those. But if these things are resonating with you, I want to invite you to come to my Self and Soul Love Retreat happening in June at the Magdalena Resort in Tobago. That retreat is going to be a very nice introduction to you of how you can really listen to your intuition, sit with yourself, understand where you are being pushed and guided, and to understand how to work with your logical mind. And in that retreat, I'm going to be doing a lot of energetic clearing of the body, because we don't realize how the emotions we feel that remain stuck in our body, from anger, hurt, jealousy, bitterness, sadness, when you don't let it pass through your body, it stays stuck in your body, and that actually prevents you from creating more in your life or calling in someone or getting that job that you want. So I'm going to be doing a lot of clearing, the chakra clearing. If you're familiar with that, we're going to be doing somatic movement to help flow that stuck energy, used energy from your body. And I'm also going to be doing teaching and coaching on how to create what you want, because everything is within you. It's just you have layers upon layers of doubt and fear and anxiety, but I'm gonna help you to start removing those layers. And you're gonna be with a community of women who are wanting the same things as you, wanting to create better in their life, wanting to create freedom. And when you are in a community, it's actually a more powerful space to call in what you want, to get what you want. So if you're interested in the Self and Soul Love Retreat, which is 4 days, June 19th to 22nd, it's 2 public holidays and the weekend, visit my website, www.purposefullypassionate.com. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and let me know. I pride myself on loving on people and taking care of people. And if you meet anyone who has been in my space, who has been in my care, I am sure they're going to vouch for the fact that I am going to take care of you. So if what I spoke about, working hard and feeling stuck, if that resonates with you in your career or in your relationship, sign up for the retreat. Let's start working on getting you back to you, getting a deep connection with yourself, and paving the path that you were here to pave. My name is Srisha Tiwari. I am a love coach and hypnotherapist. Thank you for joining my live, and I look